Hi everyone, welcome to the Dr. Jason Show. We're here in my kitchen, Dr. Jason's kitchen, and I'm really excited. Tonight you're going to see a series of guests. We have 4 episodes that I'm going to be showing, and I have some excellent guests. I'm bringing you some excellent people who have some excellent information. I'm really excited because, you know, we have here our live studio audience that's here, and they're going to be asking questions, but not just that, I want you to ask questions as well. Send us your questions on Facebook, and we'll answer them. Really excited. Right now, we're getting ready for the cooking portion of our show on My Kitchen. We have Dr. Michelle Taylor hailing from Minnesota. I have to get my accent together. I mean,
I was pretty close. Oh yeah, I'm from Minnesota.
Okay, you know, see, and then we've got our panel here as well that is going to be trying some of the foods that we prepared today. Now, I don't know, you're going to have to teach me to speak in that accent because, I mean, you know, I wish I could give this interview in that accent. I feel like I have to do it that way.
As long as you say, oh yeah, sure, or you betcha, I think you're going to be pretty good.
Oh yeah, no, I can't even do it.
Oh yeah,
sure, yeah, I bet. Nah, I'm not going to do that. But you know what? You know what? Looks like you got some wonderful things here for us.
I do.
Why don't you tell us a little bit of, about what you have for us and what you're going to prepare?
Yeah, so today, really well. It seemed like a lot of people loved the salad, and so I'm going to make a salad this time as well. It's going to be a lot different. I'm really excited for spring, so this is going to be kind of a summer or springtime salad. It's going to have a lot of fruits in there. It's going to be packed with antioxidants, and I think you're going to love it.
Awesome. You know, I'm super excited now. I mean, we've got the strawberries, we've got raisins. These are almonds, right? We got tangerines.
Yeah, those are so. For Super Bowl, and when you're prepping for the Super Bowl, you can make some foods that are extra high fat,
right?
And maybe
I'm sorry, Green Bay's not in it.
Yeah, I know, I am too.
But you know, who are you rooting for anyway?
I don't actually watch that much football, but
all right. So it's the Patriots and Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, so the Falcons beat Green Bay, right?
They did.
So in that case, I want the Falcons to win because if they beat Green Bay, then I want them to win.
Okay, all right. Well,
I'm sorry.
I'm a Patriots fan. I mean, that's my de facto team, but I'm a Detroit Lions fan. Everybody knows that. But you know, I'm asking myself, were they in the playoffs? I'm not. I think they were, but anyway. So before we move on, tell me a little bit about Lights Right Health. That's your company, right?
Lights Right Health is my company, and I started with a blog. You know, it's really important to me that people learn how to eat as healthy as possible. And there's a lot of things that people don't realize about food and nutrition. I mentioned on the last video that I was a vegan, and one of the things that I constantly
gotta have, you know, fish in there, or you know, sometimes people continue to do what I call a 2/3 vegan diet. And that's something that I actually do. I'm not a vegan. You know, I like the 2/3 vegan diet where, you know, breakfast and lunch, you know, I'll have vegan items, but in the evening I'll have more of a traditional dinner, something sensible, either like chicken breast or salmon, something like that. So I stay true to that. And it's important to stay true to yourself. Right. I mean, you know, otherwise it's hard to kind of stay on a particular diet.
Yeah, that's very true. And one of the things I say, as long as you can really keep it whole food, plant-based, you're really making a positive change for your overall health.
Right.
And that's one of the things I talk about on the blog. And I am working on developing some other things as well, so it won't just be the blogs shortly. I'm working on developing some spotlights on nutrition for your skin and on nutrition for your sleep, so you can expect those things coming soon. I'm working on some vegan transition programs too for people that are interested in becoming vegan or are interested in just transitioning to a whole food plant-based lifestyle. So if you follow me on the blog, which is health.lightsright.co, you can learn more about whole food plant-based living.
Oh, that's powerful. That's awesome. Okay, well, I'm ready to see what you're going to show us.
All right, so let's get to make this salad. What we have here...
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Are you guys hungry?
I'm hungry.
Awesome. Well, what we have here are 2 full heads of curly kale. Okay. Now this is green leaf kale. If you prefer red kale, you can use that. But kale, as I mentioned in the last video, is high in protein, high in fiber, which is why I really love it, especially as a vegan. Now, I know you're big on antioxidants, so I wanted to pack a ton of antioxidants into this. So a lot of the foods I've included here, like the strawberries, are going to give you a ton of nutrients and antioxidants as well, so we're just going to throw those in there.
Love it. Love it.
And in addition, I included some tart cherries. I really like it when salad has acid and has some bite and has something sweet and has something tart. So I wanted to include that in this salad to really keep your palate excited about the foods that you're eating. So we'll put in these 3 clementines. Now, like I said, if you have, oranges or tangerines, anything that's readily available to you, you can use those as well.
Now, do you use, dressing all the time? Because I love dressing. I feel like I can't have a salad without dressing.
We got some here, and I'm excited to tell you what's in that.
I can't wait to hear it, because my next question really is, how important is having, the right dressing when you want to eat healthy? Is that something, can you just pick and choose, or can you just, what do you think?
The thing is, when you go to a store and you pull a dressing off the shelf, a lot of times it's loaded with things that you might not necessarily want in your everyday meal. My general rule is, if I flip the package around, if I couldn't read those things to my grandmother and expect her to know the words I was saying, then I don't want to eat it. So you can find dressings out there that work and include only whole food kind of ingredients or plant-based ingredients, or at the very least are things your grandma would recognize as words. And so I try and stick to those, but whipping up a dressing at home is super simple as well. The dressing that I made here today can be made without oil, which will definitely decrease the fat if that's something you're worried about. But let's finish throwing this in, and then I'll tell you what I included in the dressing as well. So we'll put in this 1/3 cup of slivered almonds, which I love. Almonds are a great source of fats. They're very healthy fats, and they do provide a little bit of protein as well. So I love including them in my diet. Sorry about that. And I believe you now have a food map.
That's right.
And you include those as one of your snacks as well, which is great.
Well, the food map's a powerful item. This is something that I created a couple years ago, but it really helps people select what to eat as far as to eat proteins, to eat carbs, to eat fats. People sometimes are afraid to eat carbohydrates because they think it's going to make them fat.
Of carbs, fats, and proteins to include in your diet. And you really shouldn't be scared of the right kind of carbs, right? There's good carbohydrates. The kinds of sugar you get from fruits and vegetables are super healthy, and whole grains as well. I'm a big proponent of whole grains and legumes, beans and seeds. Those will all have carbohydrates in them as well. And as long as you're including those whole food plant-based carbohydrates, I think you're in good shape. That's why I love it that you call them elite, because they really are elite carbohydrates, elite fats, and elite proteins.
You got to separate it. For example, fried chicken. That's a poor protein. I don't want to say it's a poor protein, but it's on the scale of poor to elite. It's not on the good side of the continuum. But whereas chicken breast, is a little bit better. It determines in terms of
awesome kick from the balsamic. Now, if you wanted to do this at home, you could also include a little bit more of an emulsifier. The oil in there will help emulsify it. Now, I used a little bit.
I have a question. Is it kick like it's going to keep me up? I'm going to just stay energized. This is what I need instead of coffee or something like that.
Well, it's going to make you feel good. That's for sure.
All right. That's what I always get on people for drinking a whole bunch of coffee. Maybe they need to try this blueberry, dressing.
Yeah, I think if you include the right nutrients in the morning, you can definitely get away
I'm ready
from
for
coffee.
the kick. Let's go.
All right, so let's kick this up a notch with this dressing. And like I said, this is going to be packed full of antioxidants. It is pretty thick. It's those blueberries. It's going to be packed full of antioxidants. You could thin it out with some olive oil if you want.
That just sounds healthy. Maybe I should just have the dressing and that's it. That's like my smoothie or something. And there's 6-7 servings of vegetables and fruits. Why lunch? Because really, to me, it just makes the most logical sense. People are not going to necessarily have salad for breakfast, okay? And sometimes people will have it as a side dish for dinner. But lunch is an opportunity where you can really just focus on having a salad. And that's a power lunch, what I call. You can get the elite carbs, the proteins, and you can get the elite fats. But at the same time, you can just feel energized knowing that you're eating something healthy for your body. It just makes a difference.
That's right. I think it's super important, but you can even do a big salad for dinner, you know, whatever you're in the mood for. So I brought some plates and we can get these plated up and have these lovely folks give it a whirl.
And you know, we talk about eating healthy, eating good salads, drinking healthy. It's really important. I feel like it should be on everyone's bookshelf. So it's an ebook, and I want you guys out there in Facebook land to go ahead and download it. Just go to download it. Just go to jasonmd.com. You'll find it on there. I think it's something that is going to make your your healthy living food choices so much easier. And it's something that, you know, I live by myself. I love the book. It's full of color. You'll love it. It's something that you can read on your iPad, your Kindle, and take it wherever you go.
And it's good that it's full of color because, you know, people really eat with their eyes first,
It
right?
gives you that kick. You know, people just kind of...
Exactly.
You know, but not just that. I think it's something that will remind people that you're eating healthy for the long term. You're eating healthy so that, you know,
on some vegan, keep it healthy when you are getting ready for the big game.
Let's try some.
Now this is my first time making these.
Okay.
I'm pretty excited about it though.
You try it first.
Oh, I already tried one. It's great.
I'm gonna try one. Let's pass it. So this is my first time having a vegan buffalo wing. I didn't know they existed.
Now I would say it's been sitting out here since I made it. It could be a little warmer at this point and a little crispier, but the flavor I think is on point.
This is good. It's spicy.
Right?
It's very good.
That's good.
Maybe not quite like chicken, but it's got that buffalo flavor, right?
So, you guys, what questions do you have? Do you have any questions? For Michelle or myself. It's very spicy, isn't it? But it's so good. I mean, it's awesome that you can have a vegan dish. It's so spicy. And to me, honestly, it tastes the same as regular buffalo wing.
Right? I'm glad to hear it.
It really tastes the same.
Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you all like the salad.
Very delicious.
Yeah. So,
I have a question.
Sure.
With kale, how are you keeping it fresh? Because I know sometimes kale can get kind of different in the refrigerator when you leave it too long.
Yeah.
What's your...
You know, I actually try and make it a point to get organic kale and then go out and shop for my fresh fruits and veggies maybe once or twice a week. So I might get them on Sunday and then I might also go get them on Wednesday or Thursday. That way it keeps them really fresh. But it's also not a good idea to put kale in a container. It's better if you can have it out in the fridge and exposed to the air. I know some people like to wash their vegetables right when it goes in the fridge, but I actually find that kale keeps better if you don't wash it right away. And when you buy it, the way I buy it, which is you know, in the organic form, it's not in a package, it actually tends to keep a little bit longer. So I would suggest trying that, and that can be cheaper as well.
yeah. Well, I think, you know, before we wrap it up, we have time for one more question. Do any of you guys feel like, you know, you will actually try this recipe? And are you going to give everyone the recipe?
Yeah, I can send the recipe out, and it would be in your book if you want.
Perfect.
And in fact, I will put it on the blog on Monday, so
Okay,
it'll be
awesome.
there for you all to see as well.
Hi, are you guys liking the salad?
Yes.
And I definitely want that recipe.
Fantastic. I'm glad you liked it.
Well, listen, this has been wonderful. This has been great. I'm so happy to have you on the show. You know, I mean, the buffalo wings are fantastic. Taste like regular buffalo wings, very spicy, so you don't have to add any hot sauce or anything like that. And I like spicy food. The salad is amazing. You guys, I just want to remind you, you know, eating healthy salad and making that a mainstay in your life is essential for good health. It's essential for good energy. My food map really is the key to really help you and to remind you what to eat and when to eat, and to let you know what's elite and what's not elite. And so I really encourage you to go to my website, jasonmd.com, and download that and pick up my brand new book, Energy to Go. You're going to love it. It's going to encourage you to eat healthy. It's going to encourage you to achieve your goals. And you know what? Listen. You're going to have wonderful food items to make wonderful salads like this. Listen, Dr. Michelle, thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
For being on the show. Panel, thank you for being on the show. Listen, go to Facebook, Send your questions. We'll answer them. Go to my website. It's been so awesome seeing you guys today, and I've just had a wonderful time. I'm going to eat some more of the salad. So from Jason's Kitchen, I'm just going to sign off now, but I want to tell you, go to my Instagram, leave a post, leave a comment, go to my Facebook, go to my Twitter. I hope to see you there. Talk to you later.